Combat. What are you doing? Oh, that's what you're doing. First day of daylight saving. So of course when my alarm went off this morning to feed the boys, it was pitch black outside. Sam wondered what I was doing, so didn't get up. Batman came out, had his breakfast. And I was doing good in the morning, and then about mid-afternoon, I fell asleep. So exhausted for goodness knows what reason. Currently 20 to 6. One of the benefits of daylight savings, I guess, is that you can get out and have a walk after working during the day. Hopefully let's see if I can try and get some walks in after work. If I can get away from work had a good time. The jasmine's been growing in this bamboo. You can still see some of the flowers there, but I've chopped it all out the bottom. All of that was just jasmine vine, and I can't believe how empty it looks in there now, especially from down low. But this is like the end of the carport area. I want to try and put some sort of a cabling around it to keep it in, like that I've got there, but permanently. Back to the vet. Back to our Tarman for another checkup for Batman. Hopefully this time he can get his cone off his head. It's been a bit better. He had one day where we got back from going out, and when we came back, he was so excited he ran through the dog door in the kitchen and then got stuck out on the landing. It was like, oh. After I had my neck done, I took it really easy that afternoon, Saturday and Sunday. Like, I just didn't want to take any chances of messing the medication up or my neck or something like that. Monday, public holiday, weather was beautiful. There was a few things I wanted to get done. One was try and set up something for the laptop in the study, like a better setup than sitting on top of an iPad box. And I also wanted to try and finish off the letterbox, which I got done. I think it's all finished now. But after that, it was like, I'm outside, like, what else to do? And there was all that vine, which I showed that I'd pulled out. And my back and my hips and my legs really did not appreciate me doing that. My hand is still as numb as anything, so I'm really hoping that I didn't do something to ruin the cortisone. Like, I thought waiting several days would be better. Good. The medication I take for these nerve issues, because I've been taking a medication for quite a while to sort of like a nerve blocker, and when you don't, you really notice it. I'd been taking it all in the morning. It's like 2 capsules, and it said like take it morning and night, but I was taking it in the morning so that I could benefit from it the most while I was at work. Drowsiness is one of the side effects. I didn't really have a great impact from it, but lately I think if I'm not at work moving around, like, I've had moments at work where I've gotten drowsy at the desk, and I think it's just like, if I'm not moving around, then yeah, it's going to cause me to get drowsy. Decided to use the holidays to transition to a morning and a night. I think it was Tuesday. I forgot to take the nighttime one because I'd only just started doing it, so I just wasn't in the habit. And I woke up in the middle of the night a bit really uncomfortable and edgy and agitated, and I could not get back to sleep, and I was tossing and turning, and then I felt like crap the next morning. And when I went to take my morning tablets, my morning vitamins and everything, I realised I'd missed the nighttime dose. And so that kind of, that laid me out a fair bit yesterday, because I just felt like crap, just aching and pains, and it's like horrible. But at least it was like I'd only missed half the amount I was used to, because there's been the odd day where I'd forgotten to take it in the morning. Like, I think I'd left for work in a hurry and I'd forgotten to take everything in the morning, and by about 12:30, 1 o'clock, I start to feel off, and then very like dizzy and out of it. And I worked out when I got home, yeah, I hadn't taken my morning tablets, so it really knocks you about. Love to be able to get off medications, because nobody wants to be on medications every day, and I've spoken to my doctor about it, and I guess she said we're going to see if the cortisone helps, but if I've still got this numbness after 2 weeks, then the cortisone's obviously not going to be helping, which means back to the surgeon. Sam had another seizure. We had only had him on the medication twice a day, and the vet had said try and get it to 3 times a day, because it's one that doesn't stay in the system. It really tapers off as you lead up to the 8 hours, and so you need that dose again. He hadn't had that dose, and because I was thinking dinner time, he doesn't get it at dinner time because he gets it later at night, he didn't get it at dinner time, and then a little after 8 o'clock he had a big seizure again. Thankfully my wife noticed it, we got the medication, she got him through the seizure. She said it wasn't as big as the first one that he had, and he seemed to recover a little bit better from it. But yeah, I've got alarms in my phone now to remind me of Sam's medications and Batman's medications, because he's still got to have his eye drops 4 times a day, and you don't want to go missing that and not having his eyes healed properly. The last 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, have been horrible weather. It's just been rain. Like after a beautiful day, warm day on Monday, which was the public holiday, woke up on Tuesday and it was all like cloudy, and then it just got really heavy misty, and then it just rained, and it was the same yesterday, just overcast and rain the whole day. And obviously still rain during the night, but to wake up this morning to blue skies, I'm quite pleased, because I did not want to be driving all the way to Artarmon in traffic in the rain. He's doing pretty good today. I told him we got a long drive from where we're going, so he's okay.
Doors closing. Lift going up.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till it gets there, mate.
First floor. Doors opening.
Look, no car.
Lift going down.
That's the other door, mate. It's this one.
Ground floor. Doors opening.
He's healing up. He's allowed to have the cone off now. His pressures are good, so he doesn't need the pressure medication anymore. So he's just on the prednisolone, which is like a steroid to help anti-inflammatory and healing. Levra, I think it's called, which was the new one we got last time, which is an anti-inflammatory and that sort of thing. He's still got some stitches in there, so they're healing up. Apparently they'll dissolve out. We've just got to keep an eye on him rubbing. They said if you notice him starting to rub a lot, then put the cone back on. We might put the cone on at night for a few nights, or for a little while. Next checkup in a month, and that checkup weren't included in the original cost for the surgery. All these other ones have been included. See the traffic on the other side? I'm glad I came through when I did, because that's just crawling. I didn't even see what had caused it. Like, our traffic is being slowed down on this side for some reason, but the other side is just... I can't imagine there's going to be accidents on both sides. Just a short walk in the afternoon. It was so muggy at the house when I got back from the vet, and it was just cicadas had started to come out, and it's just because it was sun after 2 days of rain, and so I wanted it to dry out a little bit. So it's dried out. It's still humid, but we can get a bit of a walk in. Bat's first walk without the cone on for a while. They're walking very well. We came around the corner back there and there was like 6 sulphur-crested cockatoos on the grass, just eating the grass seeds. And these 2 didn't even bother. They just, cockatoos.